How you doing? Hope you're well, wherever you're watching from. Thank you for being here. Gotta flex it. Gots to flex the cap. Yeah, so we're gonna obviously more Sikander Kahlon on the channel because that's what we do. I've discovered an artist that's well worth it, and I've also discovered the guy who is willing to do the English subs for me. So, no language barrier. Shout out to you, bro. I know we're having a chat on Instagram and all that stuff, so that's what I do. If you want to get in touch with me, get in touch on Instagram. I'll reply back. We'll have a chat, all that kind of good stuff. And right, tonight, DESI Big Daddy Kane. Now, I'm in my 30s, and just in my 30s, let's not go crazy. And Big Daddy Kane was a little bit out of my sort of, time. Oh, you know what I mean? A bit earlier than my time of listening to rap and hip hop. So I'm more of the sort of without including like NWA and that kind of stuff back from the early 90s. I was more on the west coast side of things. You know what I mean? Whereas the New York side was a bit later on in life. But yeah, so I don't really know much. I've heard a couple of Big Daddy Kane tracks. There's that Ain't No Half Stepping. I think the other one's called Terror in Your Area. No, Terror in Your Era. Terror in Your Era, I think it's called. It's been a while since I've heard Daddy Kane, so... And yeah, so here we go. No more talking, more watching. Let's get to it. Someone said to me that Big Daddy Kane... not Big Daddy Kane, that Sikander Kahlon is a Chelsea fan. Bro, shit man, well that's going to put me a bit at odds because, I'm an Arsenal fan, so... Let me see, you can't see that. No, you won't be able to see that, but... Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Red and blue, whatever. It is what it is. Right. No more talking, more watching. Let's get to it.
Action.
Yeah.
The method. Volume 1. Okay. Hacker. Let's get it. Tell it.
ਸਰਦੀਆਂ ਛਾਈਆਂ ਡੱਬ ਗਰਮੀਆਂ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਬੰਦਾ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਰੱਬ ਵੀ ਬਧਾਈਆਂ ਰੋਕ ਚ ਦਵੇ ਦਾਰੂ ਸਾਥ ਭੱਜਦੀ ਦਵਾਈਆਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੀ ਦਿਨ ਖੁੱਲੇ ਦੇਖ ਚੰਨ ਦੀ ਚੜਾਈਆਂ ਇਹ ਹੈਗੀ ਤਾਜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਮਾੜੀ ਨੀਤ ਲਾਕੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਗੀਤ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੀ 50 ਦੀ ਸਪੀਡ ਤੂੰ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਮੰਗਾਤੀ ਪੀਖ ਸਟਿਚ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਕਟਾ ਫੋਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵੱਡਾਤੀ ਜੀਬ ਇਹ ਪੈਨ ਵਾਟਰਪ੍ਰੂਫ ਕਰ ਜ਼ਰਾ ਆਦਰ ਤੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇਰੀ ਮਾਰੇ ਬਸ ਹਾਰਾਂ ਤੂੰ ਇਨਸਾਨੀਅਤ ਤੋਂ ਭਰੋਸਾ
Ah, nice, okay.
रूफ कर जरा आदर तू कोई ना देंदा साइड तेरी मारे बस हारां तू इंसानियत तो भरोसा उठे या बने कारां तू बिना मकसद दे तोरे आए एक मुसाफिर तू कदू मिलू काका नारा में तरस दियां प्यार च दिल तो बादू चलाउंदा अकलियां बेगानी वफादारियां च साडा दखल नहीं आ हथ जे पिया संगीत च वे हुण पक्का ठीक आ रवा पैरा नौज डब विच महंगा टॉय पैरी नू नचावे बूम बूम
Boom boom like the Venga Boys. So what is that song called? Boom 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's get this night together. I think that's the one, right? I think that's the one, isn't it?
ਹੁਣ ਪੱਕਾ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਰਵਾ ਪੈਰਾ ਨੌਜ ਡੱਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਟॉय ਪੈਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਨਚਾਵੇ ਬੂਮ ਬੂਮ ਕਰ ਵੈਂਗਾ ਬॉयਜ਼ ਕਿ ਮਾਨਾ ਖੇਡੂਰੇ ਮਸ਼ੀਨ ਚ ਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਕੋਇਨ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਨਾ ਧੋਖੇਬਾਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਸੈਂਦਾ ਸੋਇਲ ਆ ਗਈ ਡਬਲ ਟਰਬਲ ਬਾਰ ਸੇਵੇ ਵਦਨ ਵਜ਼ਨ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਬੀਟ ਦੇ ਦੋ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਸਫਲ ਕਤਲ ਖੋਲੇਗਾ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗ ਕੇ ਕਾਕਾ ਨਕਲ ਮਗਰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਦੌਰ ਪੱਚ ਤੁਰੋ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਸਬਰ ਮਗਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਰ ਹਸਲ
You can hear the wordplay, you can actually hear that the wordplay, the rhyme schemes that he's going with, the compound rhyming.
नकल मगर दुनिया दे दौर पच तुरो लेके सबर मगर साडा मिशन होर हसलर टिफन होर जद कोई नहीं कम हुंदा उदन काका सिपन मोर लवानू पैरी हथ सब दे लाता वे जिद्दन जोर तेरी जान कट ले जू तेरे रूम लिविंग चों
मुंडे क्रिमिनल बनने सिविल बॉट जंग क्रेडिट दिया देख जरा सिविल स्कोर जाना चन्नते दई मैनू मिनट दो वेरी खामा
We're gonna start Sikander's verse again.
कट ले जू तेरे रूम लिविंग चों
मुंडे क्रिमिनल बनने सिविल बॉट जंग क्रेडिट दिया देख जरा सिविल स्कोर जाना चन्नते दई मैनू मिनट दो वेरी खामा लंच वेले बचे कुछ डिनर रोल ए मुंडे हसलिंग बैकवर्ड्स टोल होए बंद चले जट दा ट्रैक्टर I'm running जिम्मे मेरे पीछे इंस्पेक्टर I'm running जिम्मे मंत्री मैं चले इलेक्शन सोनी जे तू
Nice, that was well, I'm running like an inspector is behind me. I'm running like a politician and elections are run and he's running for elections.
Inspector, I'm running जिम्मे मंत्री मैं चले इलेक्शन सोनी जे तू nasty चले protection जे चार वेरी ज़्यादा आगे चले दो magazine साडी चले दी रोज तुसी कले लो vex.
So this is Punjabi hip hop. Do you know what I mean? This is Punjabi rap. This is Punjabi hip hop. Like the likes of Shub, they're not like just because I'm gonna say that doesn't mean that, you know, I'm disrespecting the guys. Let's just be real about this, okay? I just don't feel like he falls into that Punjabi hip hop. Do you know what I mean? But that's not to say that his music isn't great. But this is what hip hop and rap is about, really.
जे चार वेरी ज़्यादा आगे चले दो मैगज़ीन साडी चलदी रोज़ तुसी कल्ले लो वैक्सीन मिडल दा मनी सिख तले तो एक्शन चले समय तो प्रैक्टिस नो वैक्टिस मुंडे बस कर दे ऐश बिच फैंटास्टिक लाइफ जीवा मैनू पसंद नहीं कोई एस्किस जो मा मौत दा मिले विद 10 मैनू लास्ट विश साडा लाइफस्टाइल तेरा नहीं ओ फैशन कल्चर वल्चर
See, look, let me just hear, right? Where does it say this? Let's say it again.
The ash bitch fantastic life जीवा मैनू पसंद नहीं कोई एस्किस जो मा
He said ass kiss, and then on this one, instead of saying kisses in English, he says it obviously in Punjabi, and then he switches it back to wish, which will obviously bring the rhyme scheme to an end. It's just clever writing. It's just clever writing. Like, for those who have just joined the channel, you don't know much about me. Actually, you know what? I'll probably have a Q&A at some point. Just, if people are interested, let me know if you want to hear a Q&A. Why not? Go live, and then I'll answer some questions. But if you don't know me, I do a lot of script writing, and that's my sort of aim for future, is to be, you know, to have my own TV show at some point. So I do a lot of script writing, and through that I've learned a lot of, you know, I've gotten itchy nose as well, by the way, so that's why I'm doing this. But I learned a lot on how to actually write, you know, for certain things, like if you're writing for music or if you're writing for a script, for a TV or a movie. And there's different tricks that you learn throughout it, and again, this is why script writing and writing music is similar in a sense, in concept, but it's totally different because you're trying to convey. Like in a TV, you've got one episode, you've got an hour, you've got half an hour to put your point across. In music, you've got 2 to 3 minutes to put your point across. 10 minutes if you're some artist, but you know, not everyone has that luxury. So this is why I'm beginning to really like Sikander Kahlon, because I can see and I can hear and see the way that he plays around with words like that there with the kisses. So I think it's honestly it's just clever writing.
बस कर दे ऐश बिच फैंटास्टिक लाइफ जीवा मैनू पसंद नहीं कोई एस्किस जो मा मौत दा मिले विद 10 मैनू लास्ट विश साडा लाइफस्टाइल तेरा नहीं ओ फैशन कल्चर वल्चर बस करन आया कैश इन पैसा ब्राउन तो गोरा होया अलादीन ईसा ब्राउन तो गोरा होया जैक्सन माइकल जॉर्डन पैरा विच फॉरेन
Michael Jordan. Wait, what did he say? Hold on. It's Jackson, Michael Jordan. I think was it Jay-Z had that similar line, didn't he? I'm about to go Michael, take your pick. Jackson, Tyson, Jordan, Game 6, bar so hot, got a broke clock. Do you know what I mean? So he used that similar line. I like it. I love that line.
Isa Brown to gora hoya Jackson, Michael, Jordan पैरा विच फॉरेन चेक कीता तेरा बेस्ट रैपर लगे बोरिंग टग ऑफ वॉर वेरी सारे खेडण आए जोर बिन दोपहरे उठा ब्रश करा बाहर देखा गौंदन राती हसल मेरा चले कल्ले नाल काका आजे हो जावे बल्ले बल्ले फोके फेंटर वेरी कुछ नहीं अल्ले पल्ले रैप करे करतब द खा जाके हल्ले मल्ले नाल राइस ना मैं लवा बोता कणक दे नाल जट बने गए मैनू रवा डोसा नो किया 3310 उत्ते करा सौदा कालो हवा मैल फुक रिया हवा लौटा तन हैगा माड़ा मोटा तू नहीं हो चक पाना क्योंकि तू है माड़ा खोता तेनू पता राती 12 बजे तावा बोला गोरिल्ला वॉर करके नवी रावा टोला रैप नेम मेरा गवर्नमेंट नेम कमांदा क्रिप्टो करे सुपरमैन ब्लेम हाथ गुम ना पानते अब कट दे पसंद सिर्फ ग्रीन मेरी पटक बेब गालों ए ट्रेन देसी बिग डैडी केन किल करे बीट करे जिद सैडी फेर रैप दे शॉक दे इलेक्ट्रिक चेयर 1.5 लाख दी वर्स मुंडा मैट्रिक फेल डीन करे हेट ओदी बेटी करे लव कहंदा सी मैं फेल पर ओ बस कह सकदा रब हुण कहंदा गोल्डी रेस थोड़ी नप बॉल करन वेले देखो पेस थोड़ी जट मलिंगा में को थिंगा बियर में को सिंगा तोनी मेरा नाम मैं मोहाली दा बख्शिंदा खुद उड़े ना यार तक दे
That beat is too old school, bro. Them horns are too old school, man.
नप बॉल करन वेले देखो पेस थोड़ी जट मलिंगा में को थिंगा बियर में को सिंगा तोनी मेरा नाम मैं मोहाली दा बख्शिंदा खुद उड़े ना यार तक दे परिंदा अज नवी रात बन दे भी हड़िंबा ain't no gunshine when she's gone can I feel safe man when she's home very mood जान यारा when she's on clip a load कर put the panties on
Bit disgusting, but alright.
Move the John, yara when she's on. Clip a load cut, put the panties on. SK level motherfucker reload. Pasand sirf green ke ha main see low.
Nice.
Binary numbers man.
Wait, because I've got. It's a game of chance to play with 3-6. Nice. Okay.
The fucker reload.
Obviously, I know CeeLo Green is the artist, but I didn't realize that it was an actual game. All right, cool.
Pasand sirf green ke ha main see low. Binary numbers man 1 to 0. Gane land da shakin tu be raw.
Nice.
Bars by the kilos.
Bars by the kilos.
Taka.
Yeah, that's just an old school beat, and that was just an old school style as well that Sikander Kahlon brought in, and he's brilliant. He really is brilliant. Like, I've slept on the guy for time, and it's been over a year now since I've obviously been introduced to DHH and IHH, but you know, I needed to look more into this guy, and I'm glad now that someone out there is providing the English sub, so I'm really grateful and thankful. Yeah, I mean, look, let me know what you thought of this. Obviously, there's going to be more Sikander Kahlon on the channel, and we're going to go backwards with the flows. So we did 2022 flow, 2021 next, and so on. So we're just going to go backwards in time. But yeah, look, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is there any particular track that you want me to look at? Like, you know, ASAP, is there anything that, you know, it's a must, Larry, you need to listen to this track because it's the one? I'll listen to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay alert, and good night from me.